Lord Carson, or Sir Edward Carson, basically, in 1912, Lord Carson, along with 500,000 other Unionists, signed a declaration to say that they would remain part of the United Kingdom no matter what. This declaration that I was talking about there, folks, this is the Ulster Covenant, and it was met with the signing of the Government of Ireland Act. The Government of Ireland Act is actually what created Northern Ireland in 1920.
Yeah, that'd be a good photo.
Now, if you look at our Parliament buildings, you will notice that the stonework around the top is somewhat blackened compared to the rest of the building. The reason for that, folks, is that during the Second World War, this building was actually used as a Royal Air Force command base. Given that fact that it's a bright white building high on a hill above Belfast, it really would have been an easy target for the German Luftwaffe to bomb. So they decided the best thing to do would be to camouflage the building by painting it with black bitumen paint and cow manure. After the war was over, they managed to remove the majority of the bitumen paint, but as you can see, it remained on the stonework around the top. And if you ask anybody in Belfast, they will tell you that the manure has never left the inside. Now, if you look directly ahead through the trees, you can see the building that actually has given Stormont its name. This is Stormont Castle. Stormont Castle is one of two official residences of the royal family here in Northern Ireland. You have Stormont Castle here in East Belfast and Hill.
Show that one to your dad, it'll be impressive.
Down to the left now, we have the Prince of Wales Avenue, exactly a mile from the gates at the bottom up to the front of our Parliament buildings. It was along this mile-long route that George Ben's funeral was held. With a few venues in the city capable of holding a funeral at that scale.
East Belfast, Waddison Wall. So Titanic.
If you look to the right hand side and back, folks, that is an excellent mural for the Titanic. Majority of the detail on it is towards the top there, the right hand side behind us. Now the sinking of the Titanic is quite a tragic event in Belfast history. And in spite of that, another joke that surrounds a religious divide in the city. And that joke is that while the Protestants were in the shipyards building the Titanic, the Catholics were up the Falls Road building the iceberg. So now, folks, coming up on the right hand side, we have a collection of murals known as Ulster's Freedom Corner. The first mural we have is to the Ulster Defence Union. We then have another mural to the Ulster Defence Association, the UDA. After that we have a mural to the Ulster Defence Regiment and the Ulster Special Constabulary. Inside. The UDA mural here on the right, you can see the gunman on it, known as Belfast Mona Lisa. He follows you on your way past. Across the Lagan in the city centre. On the other side of the bridge, on the left here, we have a statue known as a statue of Thanksgiving. At the top of this you can see she holds a ring known as the Ring of Peace. Symbolic in the sense that the ring is an unbroken structure and that peace will be unbroken in the city. The symbolism of this, however, is lost on the people of Belfast, hence the fact that we call her the doll on the ball, or the thing with the ring.
The old Hilton Hotel. Looks like she's a netball player.
Right on the right hand side, this is the Belfast Legal Court. This is where all the city's courthouses are. The one coming up on the right hand side here is the Northern Irish High Courts. Now you can see the High Courts just on the side of the road here on the right hand side. You can see this wall of pink. This is the last bit of the 1970s. this school is quite badly damaged and the Oxford Street bus station needs to stand on the left-hand side. It was bought on Bloody Friday 1972. Bloody Friday was one day in 1972 when the IRA detonated 26 bombs in Belfast within a few minutes of each other.
The other end is.
This particular street here is May Street. It was in May Street that you originally would have had the workshops of John Boyd Dunlop and of Harry Ferguson. John Boyd Dunlop famously invented the world's first pneumatic tyre here, the Dunlop tyre, and Harry Ferguson famously invented the Massey Ferguson here, the world's first tractor. This particular part of Belfast city centre was laid out in the early Victorian period, laid out to accommodate the amount of people who were flooding into the city on a weekly basis. They looked around the world for
you can take one of the wheel actually, couldn't you, if you want.
And they found their solution in North America. Hence the fact that this part of Belfast city centre is laid out in a grid. Right-hand side, this is the back of Belfast City Hall. Finished in 1906, it was built to reflect Belfast status as a city, which was given to us in 1888, and also built to reflect that Belfast was at the time one of the most powerful and wealthy industrial cities in the world. Not too wealthy, however, the architect had to sue the city council to get his fees. Next on the right-hand side, you have this white building, the headquarters of the Northern Bank. Famous for all the wrong reasons. £26.5 million was stolen from the bank.
Oh yeah, remember that on there.
This is the UK's largest ever bank robbery, known as the Northern Bank.
Fund the IRA's pension
and
scheme.
basically, folks, if you're interested in a unique souvenir of your trip to Belfast, your driver will be selling £20 notes for a fiver. So now we're taking a left here into Bedford Street. On the left-hand side here, this is the Ulster Hall, one of the city's most eclectic concert venues. And as we make our way further along, coming up on the left, we have the headquarters of the British Broadcasting Corporation in Northern Ireland. The BBC Broadcasting House here in Bedford Street, basically, folks, it was built in the 1940s. That's it just on your left-hand side. It's the oldest broadcasting station in the UK outside of London. We've had BBC Northern Ireland since then.